Yep. Oh, hello there, friends. How you doing today? You here for Storytime? Are you ready for it? You are? Excellent. Well, last time I told you a story about Obi-Wan, a story about him long after the Clone Wars and long after Order 66 and just kind of living on his own on Tatooine. This story today is going to be about Darth Vader. Right? I know you're very excited, aren't you? Darth Vader has quite the story, quite the journey, and he actually played a major part in Order 66. But this story is going to take place right after those events, right after he was corrupted by the dark side, right after Episode 3. So, this story, it's a little dark, so, sit up next to your parents or cuddle up next to your friend or spouse or whatever and enjoy this story.
The Chosen One. The Clone Wars are over. The Jedi are defeated. Palpatine has become Emperor, finally in position to bend the galaxy to his will through the power of the Sith. Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker has fallen to the dark side of the Force, swayed by Palpatine's promise to help prevent the death of his pregnant wife Padme. Skywalker betrayed the Jedi and became the Sith Lord Darth Vader. Defeated by his old friend and former master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Vader was left to die on the volcanic planet Mustafar. Retrieved by Palpatine and placed in a suit of cybernetic armor to preserve his life, Vader awakens to learn his wife has died. Now, for Darth Vader, there's only rage, pain, and the new galactic empire.
It is dark. More aptly, it is grim. Vader lives. He is in control. He has taken his first steps as more machine than man, and he clenches his fist in anger. Rage bursts from him. Pain, both physical as he eyes his new master licentiously smirking, and emotional as he remembers the last time he saw his wife on Mustafar. His power erupts. Darth Sidious is thrown with abandon into the wall. And Vader speaks.
You told me you could save her. In your rage, you chose a different path.
Sidious explains Padme is not coming back. Not even the dark side can save her now. But death has given him a gift.
Pain.
Sidious offers Vader a choice.
Now, you must choose. Will you accept that gift? Will you use it? Or will you die?
Vader chooses to live. And Sidious offers Vader a shocking lesson in pain, teaching him how to understand pain emotionally, mentally, and physically. During this exhibition of pain, Sidious gives Vader his first mission, in which he must acquire for himself a new lightsaber, one worthy to be held in the hand of a Sith Lord. As the lesson comes to an end, Sidious, seemingly empathetic to the anguish his new apprentice has recently been through, warns Vader he will finish what Vader's old master could not, if he ever touches him with the Force again. Sidious turns to leave, asserting Vader to follow him, as he has something to show him. Vader rises and follows. There's a ceremony taking place outside the fallen Jedi Temple in celebration of the Great Jedi Purge. As Sidious and Vader approach their viewpoint of the ceremony, one of the Emperor's lackeys, Mas Amedda, with his booming voice, professes,
Never again will we fear the Jedi!
Vader watches as the clones gather up lightsabers to be destroyed, and he listens as his master tells him that the Kyber crystal from any Jedi lightsaber will do. But in order to make it turn the color of the Sith, the color of rage, he will.
Through the dark side, you must pour your pain into the crystal. And when at last The agony becomes more than it can stand. A beautiful crimson. The color of your rage.
Sidious then begins to address the freedom Masamida is speaking of, and enlightens Vader that none of them understand it. None but the two of them. He turns to Vader and asks if he understands. Vader's eyes do not move from the display before him. He speaks.
Yes, you could have given me any one of the lightsabers to corrupt, even Master Yoda's, but you did not.
The show of burning lightsabers finally blasts skyward. Vader continues.
The saber of the Sith is not given, it is taken.
On board a shuttle in the mid-rim, nearly approaching their destination, Sidious inquires Vader about his new armor, to which Vader retorts, it is acceptable. After they have landed, Vader asks his master why they have come here. Sidious expresses,
I need your help, Lord Vader. I have very high hopes for what we might achieve together. But first, you will need your lightsaber.
Sidious burdens Vader with finding a surviving Jedi to take his kyber from. A task daunting in itself, as the events of Order 66 mostly wiped out the Jedi. As Vader steps towards his path down the ramp and off into the wilderness, Sidious tells there was a ship provided for him which clearly has been stolen. But also, he expresses how great his faith is in Vader to accomplish this simple task. Vader begins stepping down the ramp, but he hears one last encouragement from his master.
Embrace the dark side. Bend it to your will, and it will provide everything you need. Your power will become endless, Lord Vader. And then we shall rule as one.
As the shuttle leaves, Vader looks beyond his surrounding, using the controls on his belt to trigger the optical scanners in his helmet. What is revealed is the path he must take, leading to wherever his ship was dragged to. Vader steps forward and begins his journey through the wilderness. Two slavers are standing by admiring the ship they found out in the middle of nowhere, and they discuss the potential amount of credits they could get for it. Even if they cannot slice past the encryption, the credits could be more than a year's wages. Suddenly, a piece of machinery, once lying about, slams into one of the slavers, leaving the second mystified.
That ship is mine.
All slavers stop what they are doing and turn their attention to Vader and concentrate on taking him down. But it is too late. Vader is unleashed. Finally down to the last one. He asks Vader why he is there and what he wants. Vader replies questioningly.
From you,
Bending the Force to his will, he continues.
only this.
And he proceeds to remove the final obstacle, blocking him from his ship. Wow. What a machine. And I'm not talking about Rhonda here. I'm talking about the Genesis story of Darth Vader. It's pretty crazy, and it just seems to jump right in. But we start to see the beginnings of him being this Imperial machine growing into the Dark Lord of the Sith that we know him to be. And in later stories to come, we're going to explore how he gets his lightsaber and how he makes it turn red. We're going to explore the dynamics of his relationship with his master. So I really hope you enjoyed this first story. Please make sure to smush that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to stay up to date. We've got plenty more videos coming your way. And let us know what you like in the comments. And let me know what you would like to see in the comments, because it doesn't just have to be Darth Vader or Obi-Wan. We can get into Marvel as well. Stay tuned, my friends. We'll talk to you later.